Hey everybody, Andrew Nalette from Print Entertainment Group, joined again with Kurtiss Hare, Executive Director of the Nightlight. We are back here at the Nightlight to get into more detail about some of those technical categories that we talked about in our prediction video. So we're going to start off here with cinematography. Now, our picks for cinematography are, it's pretty interesting because we agreed. So we're actually, instead of going to be disputing and disagreeing and all that type of stuff.
We don't cover each other's points.
Exactly. We're going to pretty much just be like, wow, that was an amazing thought. You're so smart, instead of the typical, how dare you, how could you ever say that or think that. So to remind everybody at home, for cinematography, we both thought that The Revenant was going to take home the Oscar. Kurtiss, how about you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. I mean, Emmanuel Lubezki has this great history and tradition of shooting films that just look absolutely gorgeous. In this film, actually he used 90% natural lighting, and that's like one of his things, that magic hour, sunrise, sunset time where everything just like the light of the sun just brings so much depth to what he's shooting, and color, just absolutely fantastic. The other thing that I always think about when I think about Lubezki is camera movement.
Yes.
And not just kind of, you know, some of his great handheld stuff, but the momentum that he pulls through his shots. It feels like every shot in and of itself has an arc, like a narrative, dramatic arc that exists within the camera movement itself. That's what I think is so impressive about Lubezki. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, one of the first things that comes to mind is the handheld.
Yeah.
If the folks at home kind of look at those behind-the-scenes pictures, he's just holding the camera. That's all he's doing. And when you watch the movie, it is so smooth for just handheld like that. I want folks at home to kind of try that with their iPhone just to see how difficult that is.
And it's not shaky cam handheld.
No.
It's like it's low slung.
Yes.
You're getting these really beautiful kind of portraits where you're looking up just slightly, and you're kind of traveling with the characters.
Yeah. And on this, he used the Alexa 65. And for the folks at home who don't know what that camera is, the best way I can explain that to you is you can't buy one. Not because they're too expensive. They just won't let you have one. And the rent price for it is, if you have to ask, you can't afford.
Because Print Entertainment Group has tried.
We want one, but they won't give us one. And one of the other big things he does with this movie is he uses a wide-angle lens pretty much the entire time. So when you're watching it, a lot of people might not necessarily pick up that it's a wide-angle lens, but what they're going to see is they're going to see everything. You're going to see this gorgeous, beautiful place that they were shooting. It's in the middle of nowhere, a dangerous area, but it is gorgeous and it pays off big time the way it looks like on this camera. And the other nice thing is it's just you get such contrast in the frame when you've got Leonardo DiCaprio or Tom Hardy right in front of the camera, but you're still seeing all this gorgeous landscape behind it. It is very unique, and it just shows the growth and depth that he keeps getting every single movie, and you see why he's won the Academy Award the past 2 years. So thank you everybody for joining us today. Please feel free to check out our other videos on Print Entertainment Groups and the Nightlight social media. Thanks for joining us today. We can't wait to see you again.